check this out. So I almost got into an accident right now. So I'm in Katy, Texas right now, right? And it's raining. The streets are slicked or wet. I'm towing with a minivan a trailer that weighs 2,500 pounds. I don't have trailer brakes. So when I'm driving, I'm trying to be careful. The steering of this van is way more sensitive than my old van. I can't even really drive past 65 miles an hour on the freeway without it just getting too. So I'm on Katy Freeway. I'm doing a story about this kid that got shot because of shit like this. So I ended up not doing the video because it started raining and I needed to fly my drone. So I'm on Katy Freeway, the arterial part, the street part next to the freeway. So I'm making a U-turn, and as I'm making a U-turn and I'm going out onto the street. Now listen, in case you guys don't know, check this out. When you see a solid line in the street, whether it's the street or the freeway, you're not supposed to be able to cross that solid line. That's illegal. That you would get a ticket if a cop seen you cross that solid line, whether it's white or yellow. So I see this solid white line, and cars do this all the time. I come to Katy here and there. So I wait until the solid white line is gone before it starts turning into like the regular lanes on a street with the spaced out white lines. This black car does what a lot of you guys do this shit all the time to me. When I'm making I put on my right turn blinker, this motherfucker starts doing this, like trying to go around me, right? And unfortunately for him, I'm going all the way to the right because I'm going to the gym. And my turn signal is blinking. This motherfucker's trying to do this, and I don't give a shit. I'm not going to stop what I'm fucking doing because you want to drive like an asshole. So this guy is trying to speed up, and he's going ahead of me, and I said, you know what? If you're going to hit my trailer, fuck it. Because all you have to do in this situation is brake. But why people don't want to use their brakes? Why the fuck do you assholes want to never use your brakes? People rather get into an accident than to use their brakes. I'm in the right here, okay? I'm not going to jerk my wheel like this and fishtail my trailer because you want to get around me because you don't want to be behind my trailer, because you just can't stand the thought of me being in front of you. That whole mind bullshit. So this guy eats the curb, boom, like that. And I heard the thud and I said, oh shit, here we go. Now, at first I thought he hit me, but then I seen in my mirror that he hit the curb. So I said, oh shit, here we go. So I turn into the parking lot, put on my flashers, I get out of the van. So this skinny black guy, maybe, I don't know, 28, 30 years old. And he's like, you didn't see me? And I said, bro, you crossed the solid white line. You're not supposed to. He's like, yeah, but you didn't see me? I said, dude, again, you crossed the white line. And he said that again. I said, do you want me to call the police? He said, yeah, go ahead. So I pull out my phone and I'm trying to dial the police, but the phone is wet. So it's like, now it's all like glitching and shit. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to rub my shirt, trying to call the police, and it's still messed up. So I go in my van and then I grab my stuff, and he goes back in his car because it's like raining a little bit. And I said, bro, do you want to like look at your vehicle? Like, you want to see the damage? Like, because I don't see any damage. I'm like looking up in this car, and I'm like, and then I see it. He scratched the shit out of his rim. Like, it's a bad scratch. But his car, he had a dusty ass car. It was like a 2016 whatever. The car was dirty anyways. His rims were all banged up anyways, but it was a really bad scratch. Probably he's gonna, if you wanted to repair that at a rim shop, probably cost him about $200 because they would have to buff that out and then paint it or you know, sand it down and paint it, whatever the fuck. It ain't my responsibility. So I'm like, I forgot what he said. He said something about he's good. I said, so you don't want me to call the police? I said, it's up to you. But I said, I'm trying to explain to you, you crossed the white solid line. You're not supposed to be able, and people just don't understand. Well, I tell you what, I bet his ass is going to understand now. Don't cross the white line. I'm tired of you clowns always trying to beat me and go around me. It's just like, you know what, bro? I'm doing the proper thing. I'm abiding all traffic laws. Do I see him trying to get around me? Yeah, but I'm not going to jerk my wheel. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm not going to, I got a 2,500 pound trailer and I'm doing 40 miles an hour. I'm not going to smash on my brakes and my trailer goes this way. No, I'm not doing any of that. You simply need to acknowledge that, first of all, this asshole is in a minivan towing a trailer and you don't know it's in the trailer. Okay? You have to acknowledge that we can't just brake like how a car can. And I'm not even trying, because if I would have broke like hard, like if I would have smashed on my brakes, my trailer might have fucking went over there. Because again, it's fucking raining. And I did the exact thing I was supposed to do. I'm not going to jerk my wheel. I'm not going to smash on my brakes. I was 100% in the right. And we're going back and forth, back and forth. Finally, you know what? I said, I'm sorry for what happened to your rim. And he said, thank you. And I said, wait a minute, bro. I'm not saying sorry like I'm at fault. I mean, I didn't say that because I was tired of going back and forth with his ass. And I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like I'm not saying sorry that it's my fault, motherfucker. Like I'm saying I'm sorry that your rim got scratched up. I mean, it wasn't like he was an asshole. He wasn't an asshole. He wasn't acting any kind of weird way. He's a normal guy. But it's like, dude, you crossed the white solid line. If you would not have crossed the white solid line, all he would have had to have done is cross the lane, stay in the middle, and then pay attention. That's another thing you guys don't do. Why do you guys never pay attention to trailer lights? It's like, bro, I got the brightest lights in the damn, like wherever I'm driving, my lights are the brightest. I got LED lights and they're just, you cannot miss them. And people still pretend they don't see a trailer making a right-hand turn. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you guys. It's unreal. It's like I make a right-hand turn and the people behind me, they have no idea. They don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They're in their own universe. So now I can't go to the gym because where I was going, where we pulled over, that's where I was going. And it's like, now I'm like, what if he comes back and slashes my tires? So now I gotta wait freaking an hour to make sure because he could, I mean, he didn't come across as a lunatic, but he could be. I have no idea. And, he didn't do anything threatening. He wasn't trying to have a fist fight, because I was ready to do whatever he wanted to do. But this wasn't road rage. This was two guys that were just kind of like this shouldn't have happened. But again, this guy, was unable to smash on his brakes. He couldn't just be like, brake. That's all you have to do. Now he has a scratched up rim. Fuck it, hey. It kind of felt good though. I mean, it felt good that, my shit didn't get hit. His did. He was at fault 100%. And it's like I told him, I was like, dude, I got a CDL, bro. Like, even though I'm doing YouTube, I still don't want no infractions on my license. You know what I mean? And I told him, I said, I can call the cops, but you're probably going to end up getting a ticket because you crossed the white line. And they see this crap all the time. They're probably going to give you a ticket. I mean, I didn't tell them that, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, if I call the police, this dude might get a ticket. But then again, I don't think police can give tickets if they didn't witness something. And I know damn well I'm not getting a ticket because the police, they're already going to believe me because I'm white and he's black. Just kidding, guys. Just a little bit of racist humor. That's it. But that's probably how it would have happened. Thank God I'm white. Whoa, boy. Thank God I'm white. That's been all bad for him. Look at he's black.